I know.
All right.
Okay. So we went to Dallas.
Yes.
And I just want to make it very clear to everyone.
Here we go with this bullshit.
Is that my dear friend, who you guys think is super bougie, is not, because
I believe in safety. I believe in safety.
She had me fly Frontier. And
tell the people about your 6-part chronicle that you posted in your stories that had more views than we've ever seen.
I have never seen so many views in my stories.
I'm going to upload it to our YouTube so everyone can see it. First of all, it was hilarious. All factual in real time.
And it was live. So let me tell you.
Here we go.
Frontier is actually not bad.
All right with you, right? We got there.
She asked me if I needed a ride.
Down, catch this ride, and exit the aircraft accordingly.
That's
it.
That's all Frontier is. Do you want to ride to wherever you going?
Mm-hmm.
You get no accommodations. No. So we get there, we board, we are on time. And the seats, it reminds me of the yellow school bus seats. How thin and you're close. You're closer than close. Dramatic.
They are ergonomically.
They do not go back. The seats do not go back.
They do not go back.
Okay, so you're in that upright position the entire time. Let's just make that clear. There is no accommodations. There is no Wi-Fi. So you better download all your...
But did you make it there in one piece?
I made
Delta,
it there.
You could have been face down, ass up, because they were just face down, ass up last week. American ran into a whole military chopper. How'd that happen? How did that happen? I'm still waiting.
That's one American plane.
No.
That's not one American plane?
American wing be on fire. Hey, listen, I'm going to get there safely. It's a 2-hour flight. Sit your ass down. Don't ask for nothing. Ain't no Wi-Fi. You going to pay for this soda.
You going to pay for this soda.
The
you
woman
pay
in
for
front
all
of us
snacks.
didn't get water the entire flight.
She didn't get no water. She was asking for water. It was a whole 45 minutes. And then it turns out they didn't have any water.
And then our flight attendant was walking around
with a
sandwich, touching everything. So, hey, listen.
She had a sandwich walking up and down the aisles, making sure that the cab, whatever those things are up top, was closed. And she just got her sandwich in the Ziploc bag. Walking back and forth.
Yeah.
And,
but we got there safely.
But she did hook us up with some M&Ms.
She gave you extra pack.
And when I asked for the Wi-Fi code, she was like, do you know what airline you on? And I was like, Heifer, you just reminded me.
Yeah.
You just reminded me.
But again, we made it safely. Dallas is cool. It's all right with me. I'm a Cali girl. I don't know
shit to do in Dallas.
Would live there.
I wouldn't do it.
It was just like land for days. I need to see a mountain, a hilltop, something.
A water. A fountain,
a lake,
something. But I understand why people go.
Yeah.
But I would take Frontier 2 hours max. I cannot do a west to east coast flight through Frontier. I will pay however much I need to pay for some accommodations.
So even with everything happening with these big name airlines, I just now I have no fear of flying. I don't know about y'all.
I don't get Wi-Fi when I'm in the air.
I don't care about no Wi-Fi for 2 hours.
Work.
Sit your down.
Well, I said I would do it for 2 hours, but anything longer than 2 hours, I can't do
it's just
it.
Uncomfortable.
I'm sitting in the upright position the whole time.
Yeah, no,
back.
It's uncomfortable. But download some. She was like, "Did you download anything?"
She was like, "Did you download?" I said, "In 2025, where's the Wi-Fi?"
Yeah.
But anyways, it's good to be back. But it was a very smooth flight.
Exactly.
It was smooth. So if you must,
we were not face down up.
We were not. So it was
didn't
smooth.
collide with the helicopter. So
no,
I'm good. So if you follow our personal pages, you know that Keniece and I are both in real estate. I'm a senior mortgage loan officer with over 20 years of experience, and Keniece is a top producing real estate agent. Together, every day, we are helping someone buy, sell, or refinance their home. However, in the meantime, in between time, we like to have a little kiki. Decided to bring you guys in on our conversations because why not? Everybody has a podcast.
For real.
So guys, this is our last episode to wrap up season 1. We are not going anywhere. We will be back in the flesh in April?
April. Mm-hmm.
But we cannot let this month go by without honoring Black History Month. So even though the calendars in society, is it society?
I think it's just America right now.
America is not honoring Black History Month right now.
Trump and his people.
Yeah, this
They feel
is
away.
it's them and the people not honoring Black History Month, but we will, and we have did our part with patronizing businesses, Black-owned businesses, and we will continue to do so. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, all throughout the year. That is what we're going to do
Every day.
and we hope that you do the same.
Yeah, every day.
But Black people, Black business owners, call back, return a text.
It's so hard being a professional,
Yeah.
Black professional who works primarily with my people. I love y'all.
Yeah. Power to the people.
But it's a struggle. It's a struggle. So support your Black professionals in any capacity. We're in the real estate lending field, so the clientele is different. The services are different. The conversations are different.
Yeah.
But it's time for us to work with our own. Like she mentioned, our purpose was to, not let the month go by and not shout out, especially a lot of our supporters that own businesses that have followed this page and our channel. So yeah, we wanted to shout out.
Thank you so much for your support, by the way. And we will continue to support you.
So my girl, Marita Donaldson. Hey, boo.
Hey, Rita.
She has had a Shea Butter Love line since like 2018. She makes it all organically.
Your skin be feeling smooth.
My skin in particular is dry.
She has eczema.
What are you, a 5-year-old?
It be curing it though.
I do.
It cures it up though. It does.
I do.
Show the people.
I can't stand her. Like, I can't stand her.
You know what? We just traveled this past week and she can't get enough of me.
No, I can.
She can't get enough.
And I have.
Show the people.
So her Shea Butter Love, this is, I forget what, almond vanilla. I've had it for about a year. She is thick, like double C thick.
You'll never have to put lotion on again.
No. It's all organic. So we'll drop IG handles in probably in the captions. We might even put it on the screen so that you guys can follow, show some love, support. But she's one, my good friend Marita Donaldson, Shea Butter Love. And then we have Ebony with EB Party and Deco.
Let me tell you something. She did the balloons for my party.
Ebony's our girl.
Ebony is
Ebony's
a past.
Everybody girl. Ebony,
she
we
is
see you everywhere.
Everywhere. And we are so proud of you. We really, really are. So she will take care of all of your party stuff, your decor, your balloons. She was behind my birthday party. Anytime I need balloons or decor, we will bring Ebony on board, and we will also put her what do they call it, a handle,
the IG handle.
Yeah,
we're gonna put that in the caption.
We'll
on the
put
screen.
it in the caption.
You'll have it.
Yeah, you'll have it.
Who else? And then Diamond does my hair.
Yes, she'll work a wig too. Okay,
my girl Diamond, again, we're gonna tag her. And then you have some others. That jacket, baby.
Okay, so I wear this jacket all the time. Can y'all see it? It says Fancy Fresh, Hung Up Boutique. Okay, this is my girlfriend. She is the bomb. Her name is Sherika. She does a mobile boutique. So she comes to you. So be on the lookout for her. We'll leave her handle. But I am looking very casual yet chic. We cannot forget, even though I begrudgingly want to say this because I hate him. I can't. He makes me so upset. But Sim Shots, if and only if you want a podcast, branding shots, babies photos, weddings, all things photos and videos, please contact Simeon. He's behind there.
He's flexing his muscles,
getting on my last damn nerves. But we cannot
flex on him. Ew.
We cannot not mention him.
And the man's back.
That back.
We cannot go without mentioning that back.
And he's gonna make sure he showcased that back at your event. Okay, he gonna have all your. My friend damn near caught an orgasm while he was.
Sherelle was like, no. Who was that?
Okay, so really quick. So if you are going through any life challenges and truly need a therapist, I recommend my therapist. Her name is Dr. Jishana Johnson. She's located here in the Inland Empire. Definitely have you looking inward instead of outward. She's Christian. She's just a wonderful person. So I encourage you to seek help if you need it by Dr. Jishana Johnson. And If you not comfortable with therapy, life coaching, Tamiko Reyes, I will drop
Love
her.
Tamiko.
Yeah, absolutely love her. She's survived a divorce and life changes and stuff like that. So she'll definitely get you to some healing. And I think no.
You forgot our girl.
I forgot. Y'all got kids that need to be schooled, educated in a
Loved on.
wonderful environment and loved on. Do not miss Ebony with Growing Patch.
That's Shanice.
That's Shanice. She's educating. She's loving
Not
all
Ebony,
on your
that's
kids,
Shanice.
and I love it. That's in the Compton area. If you're in LA, please take a look at that. We'll put her handle in there, and then we will also like to shout out Ronnie.
Yes.
She has her daycare here in, I
Fontana?
can't remember. It's in Fontana.
In Fontana.
But we'll put it in the
So
caption. I can't think of it.
There's a lot of resources. Try to hire within. Support us. It's hard out here as Black professionals. So support us. If you know somebody that knows somebody that needs somebody, always reach out.
Somebody. And you can call us. If you have any questions about any, you can call. She don't never want to help.
You need a loan, a home loan. You need to refinance.
If you need a home, if you need a plumber, if you need a pool guy, if you need a therapist, if you need a photographer, if you need an escrow officer, hey Cindy. If you need title, hey Amy. If you need anybody, you can call me because she's not gonna.
I'm just gonna say you call Keniece. That's what I'm gonna say.
So, me. but here's the thing: we support, but at the same time, we don't support.
Absolutely.
And I kind of wanted to touch on, me and you've been talking about this for some time, is colorism.
You good? Perfect timing.
It's itching.
My shea butter love.
And I can't. Let me put some on my hands though. She is.
You gotta watch the mic.
Gotta watch the mic because Sam will cuss you out if He will make sure he holds you accountable.
But you were saying we need to support.
We do need to support, but at the same time, we're so hard on each other.
Yeah,
we're the hardest on each other, right? We ready to walk away from immediately and go support another. I work with everybody.
Everybody. Okay. Everybody.
He corrected me. I work with everybody, so let's just make that clear. And I still patronize Target.
You can never make me
Walmart. I don't care who it is. I go where I want to go.
Stop shopping at Target. Let me tell you a quick fact why. Over the last 5-6 years, I have never seen so many Black businesses advertised and marketed with Target. Now, this DEI, listen, I stays in my place. I don't know what's going on in the back end. Policies are being cut.
I love that.
Right? It's good. But Target has put a lot of Black merchandisers, creators on the front scene. So listen,
I'm sorry if you guys aren't going to Target, but I go to Target.
Going to Target. You're not going to Target, but you're going to Amazon, and they don't.
And I'm going to Starbucks. That's just me.
What happened to Starbucks?
I don't know. It was something last year or something about Starbucks.
Hey, listen. Sometimes they just don't like you. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, everybody not gonna like you. You just gotta keep it going. Okay, so we wanted to kind of touch on. I wanted to touch on, and then my good girlfriend agreed. It's colorism.
Ooh.
So, ChatGPT. You use ChatGPT?
What?
ChatGPT.
Yes, I use ChatGPT.
ChatGPT says colorism is prejudice or discrimination against individuals with darker skin tone, typically among people of the same racial or ethnic group. So it's not just Black people who experience colorism. The Hispanic population, the darker you are, the less you are. And the Asian culture, the darker you are, the less you are. They don't like the melanin. It's bad, right? How many of y'all experience colorism just growing up?
Oof.
Especially you and I being.
We were just talking about it. It's a little juvenile, but it still not affects you to this day, but it leaves an impression. I remember I grew up, my teenage years were the mid to late 90s. And, back then we had our Aaliyahs, we had Tamias, we had the Mayas, right? Everybody was on the scene. And the guys just wanted the
her crush
did me dirty.
did her so dirty and said, if she don't look like Tamia.
First of all, he didn't say that to me. I overheard a conversation.
Oh, okay, that's correct.
And his preference was, the lighter skin. Now he be in my DMs. That's a side note.
Things change when you get older.
But I remember growing up and the light skinned girls were it. It's just what it was. And then I got older. My husband, we were just talking about this too. My husband, the idea is everybody wants a Beyonce. But baby, most of these men out here be checking for Miss Rowland. They in for Kelly, okay? So it's the colorism, all of that stings, and it leaves an impression, harder and harsher on some. But it's a real deal.
It's a real deal, and I don't even think we realize how conditioned we are to go towards, I guess, a lighter complexion is what's safe. It's what society deems beautiful. It deems it trustworthy because the darker skin gets a bad rap.
But we know where that stems from.
We definitely know where it stems from, but I don't know how we're going to get out of it, because even growing up for me, I had a very fair skinned complected best friend, and she is very beautiful, but it's not a but. I'm gonna put a period there. She got all the boys. They loved her. They wanted her, and she was light skinned, long hair, and she's
still a baddie, though.
She's still very, very attractive. Yeah. But I did not get really. I didn't have to settle too much. But the boys that I really, really liked, if you guys remember Ryan from the first episode, it still stings.
She loved him.
Oh, love him. But if you guys remember that, that was a preference of his. The lighter, the better. And light skin, long hair.
Oh, for sure.
And if you had green eyes,
for sure.
gosh.
That was it. Let me tell you something just real quick on hair, because I want to say so much without making this, a sappy type of episode. There's a myth I want to crush, is that Black women don't show our hair. We wear wigs and weaves and extensions because we're ashamed. And y'all are goofy. Y'all are real goofy. I don't know any Black women that are ashamed of their hair. Baby, I will wear my natural hair, and then I will put this nice kinky mix.
Absolutely.
All sewn up. Okay, hair down or back, doesn't matter. So this idea that Black women are ashamed of our features, our natural features, is wild. Again, I'm 43. I know many women. I have many close friends. I don't know anyone that's ashamed of their skin tone, their skin color, their hair texture, their body shape, none of it. Mm-hmm. We are a whole vibe. We are the blueprint.
And this body be bodying. At least that's what I hear.
The body be bodying.
The body be bodying.
Beyond the bodies. I'm just saying. So I just want to scratch that. This is my platform, so I could do it.
Absolutely.
And y'all crazy. There's a confidence here that I feel like some men just can't. They can't. I
have an experience, at least with going out and being approached colorism. I think
I haven't as an adult. I didn't experience it younger, but that was a clear preference.
Absolutely.
That just was just what it was growing up in the mid 90s, late 90s, even early 2000s. That's just what it was. It's as I got older, I realized that is a farce, that's just not it.
We should all be loving each other. Yeah. It doesn't matter. And the
preference is a preference.
The most beautiful part about being Black, we come in so many different shades. Yeah. So many different shades. Mm-hmm. And I love all of it. It's so beautiful. I love a good chocolate drop, light, brown. My mother was a
chocolate drop, beautiful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that we have to try to get past it. And I'm even talking to myself, because the first time, a Black business doesn't call me back right away when I think that they should, I'm ready to discard.
We've had some of our most surprising business transactions, escrows. For all of you that don't know, let this be another reminder. This is a real estate agent, many, many years of experience. I'm a mortgage lender, many, many years of experience. We do this on the side.
Yeah.
But in our real lives, we hustle and bustle these homes.
Absolutely.
And I think I've called her, like, he's not going to call me back. He's in, a fluent part of La Jolla. He's probably not working with me. And I've actually won some pretty big deals from competitors that look nothing like me, quite the opposite. And I didn't think they would even give me the chance. So
the problem's in our head.
It's us.
Because I would say the same thing.
For sure.
Because I live in a predominantly like Asian community. And I would come to my, in my mind, they're not going to want to work with me. I'm black. And it's quite.
And she bliggity black.
And I'm bliggity black. But it's quite the contrary. I have Hispanic. I have white. I have Indian, Persian. I have a lot of clientele. And I'm so.
And they ride with you.
And they do.
Yeah.
They're for the culture.
Yeah.
Or don't even see that. They just see me as trustworthy and as a business owner. And I'm just so thrilled about that. But I'm curious to know if any of you guys, I'm sure you have, if you're black, experienced colorism. And we're just kind of in the workplace. Mm-hmm. Because the lighter you are, again, you're more trustworthy. The closer you are to white. And and what I mean by they, you already know what I'm talking about. Anyone but created or made sure that we did not stick together. Because if we would have stuck together, we would have overcome a lot faster. But they pit us against one another. And we just have to remember that we are a force.
And a confident black woman, what?
Mm-hmm.
A confident, sexy, strong, successful black woman.
But what about the men back in the day that didn't want to date black because of our attitudes, or or they will call us aggressive,
difficult,
that black woman attitude. It's like, well, what the what the heck does that mean?
Sis,
but I get them. I take it personal, especially coming from a black man that looks at a black woman and says that he doesn't date black women because of their attitude. That does something to me.
On a side note, funny story. We were at your home. I think we were filming something with your cousin Antonio, another black business. And he had mentioned, we were talking about dating, trying to get some topics going. And he had mentioned he likes the razzle dazzle of a black woman. He likes that tussle. It turns him on.
Right.
I think it's the strength part. It takes a strong man to handle a strong woman.
Absolutely.
In any capacity, no matter what your skin color is.
Yep.
Black women just tend to be a little more assertive.
Because we have to be.
Because our mothers had to be, our grandmothers had to be, so on and so forth. So it's in our bloodline. But I love
it takes nothing to tame me, though.
Oh, I like that, huh?
It doesn't. You just have to know what you're doing and not be confused and stuff. Because if you're confused,
I talk greasy, and my husband is mild as they come. But baby, when he tells me to shut up,
be quiet. I've been there.
I'm like, okay. But when he leaves, I be talking again.
She be talking again.
But there's something with that strength, and it just takes, whether you black, purple, green, or yellow, it takes someone strong to be able to for that to be compatible.
Correct.
So that's really what it comes down to. But maybe we are a vibe.
Yeah. And they say, well, you black women aren't submissive. What is submissive? I mean, what do you mean by submissive?
In like all day, every day, just because?
I think I'm submissive. I consult my husband with big decisions. I consult him before I purchase a large item. I consult him. And I kick and scream when he's not in agreement, but I do not make a decision, a big decision, without getting his backup.
I don't either. I just wouldn't. I think it's a pride thing. I'm not submissive. I don't want to be coined that. I don't want to be submissive. I'm a partner, and so with that, I bend and I flex, but I'm not submissive in any way, shape, or form. Not submissive in any part of my life. However, within a parternship, you got to learn when to shut up. And so there's times
and to let a man be a man. But I just think it's funny, and because I have even family members that prefer the lighter skin tone, or I don't date black women because. But it's like your mama is black.
Right. It's the preference for me. Everybody has a preference. You can't really knock it, but it's like, but you come from a black woman. I think that's what's the confusing part. It's like, you come from a black woman. you would think your natural preference would be, but preference is preference. I don't knock it.
I knock
think
it.
You're attracted to whoever
I
you're
knock
attracted
it.
to.
You're attracted to whoever you're attracted to, but don't look a black woman in the face, black man, and say, I don't date
like,
black
what?
women because.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what?
And it's
That's going to get a rise out
sassy.
of me.
It's always a sassy man that talk about.
And they're typically weak.
Absolutely.
You're
That's a
weak.
fact. All these
you are
content
weak.
creators that y'all follow and these men that be on these speaking ensembles, you know, on stage talking about women. Well, a man that talks about women's appearances concerns me. I feel like you want to be one. It's just weird. It's just not a conversation I want to hear men talk about.
As Drake say, not Drake, Lord, I love you, Drake. Drake, I love you.
Say Drake.
I meant Kendrick. You probably popping ass with him.
I don't doubt it.
It gives sass.
It gives sass. It's just an interesting conversation. I just don't like to hear men. I like men having men talk about ass and titties.
That's okay.
And, you know what I mean? Don't talk about hair and wigs. And what are we talking about? Or men that, you know, don't like women that wear wigs or extensions. What? Let women wear
I am the queen of a nice wig. You want to know why I wear wigs? It's not because I'm bald or don't have hair. It's because I love the versatility that a wig will bring to me, and I love volume. I love to change it up. I love to be something different every day. I've been wearing wigs since before they were even really popular, and it gives me diversity. It gives me versatility. It gives me all of those things. It's not that there's nothing under here. There is something under here. I just like.
And baby, if you follow me, I might be blonde next week.
Her phone has been going off this entire time. So damn disrespectful.
It's Monday. It's midday Monday.
Sam, can we change the days that we record?
No, because I'm busy every day.
Y'all see that little...
But no, she's absolutely right. Yeah, like that whole hair conversation irks me to my spirit. Because we're going to do what we want to do. We're going to wear makeup. We're going to wear tight clothes. We're not going to wear tight clothes. We might throw on some tennis shoes. We might wear heels. We are women. Let women be women.
Let women be women.
Go sign up for the military. Go do something.
I want her to be in the gym. I want her to be, it's like, that's fine. Then find you somebody that go to the gym all the time. But don't put the pressure on her. It's like if you met her and she wasn't in the gym, leave her the alone. I mean, leave her alone. Beat that out. Leave her alone. Let a woman be a woman. Enjoy her curves. Enjoy all her skin tone. Do you know I used to bleach my skin? I used a cream called Success. What? I did.
Like when?
When I was a teenager. And my sister did too. Really? We talked about this yesterday.
Y'all know Keniece went through a light skin phase. Like a year and a half ago. Baby girl woke up
Daria.
And she was light skinned.
Daria, our good girlfriend who's also a real estate agent, she has one glow. You gonna glow though. You gonna glow your ass off.
And see, Daria's a light skinned it. So she didn't.
She's more caramel. She's like brown. Caramel. I wouldn't call her like light skin. But she's like a pretty brown.
Either way, Keniece woke up one morning and she was 2-3 shades lighter.
I would have loved that when I was 15 or 16. I would have felt completed. But I didn't like it as an adult. But I did. I used to try to bleach my skin because I wanted to be lighter. It was a cream called Success. And it was called Skin Bleaching Cream. And you found it at CVS. I don't know if they still have Success or not. But I used to put it on my skin.
Africans be going in on that bleaching cream is wild.
They do it?
Was it excessive like that? Do they do it?
They do it now?
Yeah. There's certain cultures in African cultures where the lighter you are, the more prominent, the more successful, even in our home country, our home continent. Yeah.
Gosh, it's so sad.
How long did you bleach your skin?
I bleached my skin. It didn't work. Success did not work. Some
clearly
BS. But I bleached my skin for maybe 2 to 3 years.
See what y'all little young niggas did? Got my girl all insecure.
I wanted to be considered pretty.
The max that I ever wanted, I remember I had a friend, her name was Christina, and her eyes were real tight, and loved them tight eyes. And so I used to, like, in the morning, I'd stretch my eyes. So my eyes would be like real tight.
The things that kids go through, the things that, we went through,
Women.
it's just women. It's so
hard
hard.
being a woman. It's hard being criticized. You damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
You can't get it right.
Right.
It's hard.
Right.
But let's remove the colorism aspect out of it, because again, there's no shame in behind most of us. I don't know about y'all. Some of y'all out there bleaching your skin to this day. Most of us, we likes this.
Yeah, I wanted would ask her all the time, is my skin complexion back? Is it back?
Light skin. I got a light skin friend look like my.
But she didn't tell me initially. I had to bring it to her, and she was like, "Yeah, I was gonna say something."
It wasn't like you told me your sister mentioned. I was like, "Girl, me too." Like,
when you think you have a damn friend, you don't have a friend.
She got a light skin friend.
Look like Michael Jackson.
There was one thing I wanted to mention about colorism, but I think we covered it.
Well, what is it?
Hold on, I got my notes out. Yeah, no, we covered it.
Did we cover
colorism? Yeah. And black hair.
So we will be filming again in April, but you're going to still hear from us. And we're curious to know about any topics, or
please send topics, questions.
Please. And we will take care of it.
We're going to hit them streets.
We're going to hit the streets
with questions. So send in your questions you want us to ask the community and get some answers.
We're going to be walking up to strangers asking them your questions to get feedback.
I'm not. She is.
I am.
That's Miss Congeniality over there.
So send in your questions and give us some feedback on the podcast. And, we are small but mighty and super excited to continue this.
Are you still having fun with this?
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time.
The episodes air. We're so nervous about the episodes airing, and then we get, I get so many messages like, I watched this 3-4 times.
Yeah,
it's
funny. Yeah. This one might not be that funny, but that's okay. Serious. But it's something to think about. I mean, let us know your thoughts. Truly let us know your thoughts. Also, too, you remember the buns with the sock?
Absolutely. I would still rock one. It was the buns with the socks when the hair didn't quite cover the sock for me. Like, if you don't knock that shit out, get that out your head.
You remember the two braids in the back
with the ponytail at the top?
With the ponytail at the top.
But did you have the bun at the top, or did you have the ponytail with the sparkly ponytail?
I had the bun at the top with the sock.
Girls could always fight. The ones with the bun at the top, they could always fight.
Bun at the top with the two braids at the back with the barrettes.
With the barrettes. At what age?
I was like 12.
I told you I went through a Debrat stage where I had the braid, like she used to wear all the braids over her head. I'm talking like 93 brat, not big booty Judy brat.
You wore barrettes all over your head?
Yes.
At what age? 8?
Nope. I was 13. I had the baggy clothes. I went through a phase. Yeah. I've been all over places since birth. Nothing's changed.
Some things. I bet y'all didn't know this about Akeia, because I'm just now finding this out, because you was click-clacking all over the place.
I went to 8th grade. That's how I started 8th grade.
How did you put the barrette on? Did you put it on where it hung to give length?
Nope.
You remember that? Where the girls will put it on where it gave length?
I had some hang time, but my barrettes probably hit right here, and I had the balls.
No.
Absolutely. I committed. Yeah. I went through an Aaliyah phase where I wore my hair over my eyes. Yeah. I went through a French roll phase.
No.
Had a French roll because my mama had a French roll, and I thought I wanted to look like I was 47 when I was 10. So I had a French roll too.
Girl, them women in the 90s looked old as hell. That's a whole different podcast, but they looked. Yeah. We look good.
Because my mom at 43 didn't look like this. She had JCPenney blouses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, real quick. I watched Waiting to Excel last night for the first time in a long time. I just had to. Let me wrap this up.
She don't watch shit that was made post 1998. And I'm not even like, that's not me being funny. She don't watch nothing post 1998.
It's like 2000. I don't watch anything post 2000. But I was watching Waiting to Excel last night. I was sending her clips too.
Of Waiting to Excel.
They were 33. That was what the age that they captured.
Really?
Savannah said, I'm 33 years old. And you know what we all got in common? We still ain't got a man. None of us got a man. She looked every bit of 43.
Absolutely. Stay focused. Remember Lauren? And you mentioned something off of Waiting to Exhale. And she said Savannah. She's like, who's Savannah? These young girls don't know.
These young girls don't know. Simeon, do you know Savannah?
Do you know Waiting to Exhale?
Who was the good man?
I watched it with my mom. She used to always watch the part where they were burning clothes.
That's me. I'll burn a bridge in a minute.
I will burn your clothes.
That cigarette lit on any situation. I'll burn a bridge, baby.
She don't
Well,
care
she didn't
about
burn
a
a bridge. She burned.
She don't care.
But
She don't care about a bridge. It don't matter who you are.
that's the type of man I like. I want you standing outside throwing. Was he throwing rocks? What was he throwing?
Yeah.
Oranges.
He
was
threw
throwing
an
oranges.
orange. And he said,
I don't know.
I can't remember
don't know.
what
I ain't
you
seen it
ugly
in
you
30
ugly
years.
bitch. I can't. You seen it recently.
I have not seen Waiting to Exhale in 30 years.
I encourage everybody to go rewatch Waiting to Exhale.
No one wants to watch that shit.
Okay, so anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you.
Thank
and
you for the support.
Thank you for
Subscribe,
the
follow,
support.
like.
Yes.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell
Again,
your
big
friends
shout out
to get with my
to Shea
friends.
Butter Love.
We could be friends.
Follow. Big shout out to
Everybody.
everybody.
Sweet Red Peach is a bakery in Menifee out in my neck of the woods. But
Yes.
one in Inglewood. They're great. If you know of a black business, support it.
Yes.
Support it.
And
if you
let
need a
us
home
know.
loan,
We
hit
can
your girl
highlight
up.
it in our next one. Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
But until next time.
Toodaloo.